Yeah, Shalom. We'll give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honor to our apostles / elders, which are GMS, and blessings and salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. Satan's fucking with my live stream, so I gotta do it in a different fashion. So we're gonna just, roll with it. This is an impromptu lesson, because it's like various topics that surround a particular topic, Once again, give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I was reading, see here, I was reading a particular passage in John, the 8th chapter, I believe. I don't know if it's John 8 or 9. I'm going to have to double check. It's John chapter 8. I want to get this, okay? Because we did a lesson on the highways going over woe to you that desire the day of the Lord, for what end of it shall be for you in Amos 5:18. And reading in John chapter 8, there's individuals out there that think they know the Most High, and there's also individuals out there that are in this truth for reasons amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? They in it for their own glory, for a knowledge bowl, to get their own congregation, for whatever reason, but it's not a sincere reason. And that what Yahweh Shai was pushing when he was in this particular chapter, when he was pushing it, and he was pushing it so heavy that this really led to them wanting to really stone him, you know what I'm saying, and wanting to put Yahweh Shai to death. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, this is our own people that were doing these things and setting up different situations to try to hem Yahweh Shai up. All right? And so I want to start. I start from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to get some other chapters. I want to get other things, and Lord willing, the Spirit moves with the situation. All right? So John 8:2 says, and early in the morning he came again. I'll just read one. It says, Yahweh Shai went to the Mount of Olives. And early in the morning he came again into the temple, and all the people came unto him, and he sat down and taught them. Okay, and the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery, and when they had set her in the midst, they say unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act. Now, for one, this should automatically ring a bell. Like, these niggas is really trying to set up Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? They really trying to catch him up. So that shows you a non-sincere character about these Pharisees, man. So because they wanted their rulership. They didn't like what Yahweh Shai was saying, even though it was the truth. You know what I'm saying? And Yahweh Shai told them about that. It's like, how you gonna get mad? I'm telling you the truth, whether you like it or not. It's the truth. It's not like I'm lying, So, verse 5, it says, now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned. But what sayest thou? This they said, tempting him, that they might have to accuse him, because they was at the end of the day they was trying to put Yahweh Shai in a situation to say, this is the type of guy we're dealing with. See, he's a nigga just like the rest of us, or you ain't as good as you say you are. You know what I'm saying? All right. So it says, but Yahweh Shai stooped down, and with his finger wrote on the ground as though he heard them not. So when they continued asking him, he lifted him up himself and said unto them, he that is without sin among you, let him cast a stone at her. Now, people will read this. Now, this is another point. People will read this and say, you know what? That means you can't judge me because you sin and I sin. Now, that doesn't mean that. That means what he's saying, basically, you ain't got the ability to put them to death. You know what I'm saying? That's not in your power, because he who is without sin casts the first stone. You know what I'm saying? Because when that lady, when all this transpired and all this, the conclusion of the whole matter happened, he told her to not sin anymore. So he judged her at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Now Yahweh Shai was without sin, But also the Pharisees could have said, yo, you need to stop committing adultery, blah, 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 and, and that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're not out here executing judgment, you know what I'm saying? By executing is giving people fucking life sentences or, putting people to death, okay? Which you'll condone the so-called white man for doing it. But if we judge you with words, you will think that we Satan himself. And you got this, and that's the same spirit of the Pharisees, okay? So verse 8 it says, and again he stooped down and wrote on the ground, and they which heard it, being convicted by their own conscience, went out one by one, beginning at the eldest even unto the last. And Yahushua was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst. When Yahushua had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman, he said unto her, Where, woman, where are those thine accusers? Have no man condemned thee? She said, No, Lord, no. She said, No man, Lord. And Yahushua said unto her, Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more. Okay. So he judged her. He judged her and said, You're going off, but this is what you go do. You're forgiven, basically. Okay. It says, then spake, because back then the law was carnal, man. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, you did this would happen to you. And then even the fact that no matter who's doing the executing, who's stoning, they could be a fucking pedophile or whatever. They just caught you in the act type of thing. But Yahushua was bringing the spiritual aspect of the law forth, all right? Saying, you're a fucking nigga too. How you got the balls to sit there and put somebody to death, man? So reading on, it says, verse 11, it says, verse 12, it says, then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. This is the point I really wanted to get. I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall live, but shall have light, have the light of life. The Pharisees therefore said unto him, Thou bearest record of thyself, thy record is not true. So they was mad because Yahushua was telling them, basically, if you ain't got my ways in you, then, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't like me, then you ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And then the Pharisees was like, well, you bigging up yourself. Now, what does that remind you of? When the apostle said, if you're not a GMS, you ain't got the truth. And then niggas act with the niggas that got that Pharisee spirit on them, or you think because you think you got the 100% truth and it's all about you. Are they wrong? You know what I'm saying? Are they wrong? If you're not teaching how the apostles are teaching, you're not teaching right. Is that not true? Is the things that they're teaching is wrong? A lot of the bulk of you niggas can't say nothing, and the other niggas that say something, you're making up slanderous things or trying to debunk trying to find any hole in the doctrine. Okay? It says, verse 14, Yahushua answered and said unto them, Though I bear record of myself, yet my record is true. For I know whence I came and whither I go. But ye cannot tell whence I come and whither I go. Ye judge after the flesh. I judge no man, and yet if I judge, my judgment is true. So we're not judging any man, because where we come from is the scriptures. All right? We're not getting carnal and judging somebody and saying that they're not deemed for salvation based off of how our personal relationship is with this individual. You know what I'm saying? We're judging based off of the Most High. All right? That's why Yahushua said he judged no man, but yet he said, if I judge, my judgment is true. And then the judgment is ultimately coming from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the laws that were established. It was established from the Most High on through Yahushua until Moses, right? So ultimately the person that's actually sending out the judgment, the person that actually established the judgment was the Most High. The person that the messengers aren't the ones that's judging. Okay? We're just the ones that's basically don't shoot the messenger. That's what Yahushua was saying in a way, man. It says, For I am not alone, but I and the Father that sent me. It is also written in your law that the testimony of two men is true. I am one that bear witness of myself, and the Father that sent me beareth witness of me. All right. See here, and I want to get another point. All right, so I want to get in verse 42 of this very same chapter. All right, it says, St. John chapter 8, verse 42, and says, Yahushua said unto them, if the Most High were your Father, you would love me, for I proceeded forth and came forth from the Most High, because Yahushua is the firstborn spirit of the Most High Yahweh. Okay, neither came I of myself, but He sent me. Okay. Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word. All right. Just like he said, my sheep heareth my voice. This is an example showing you that understanding the word of the Most High is hearing the word of the Most High. That's why I say, why do you not understand my speech? Question mark. Even because ye cannot bear my word, cannot hear my word, period. Because if you don't understand it, you don't hear it. All right, it ain't just like you going into church and then you hear the word of somebody quoting scriptures, and you be like, okay, I gotta be a sheep of the God because I heard the word of God. It don't work like that. This is a spiritual thing. Okay. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with as prophets, sincere prophets, is that we're not being believed because we're dealing with people that their true father is of the devil, man. All right. That's why it's a constant back and forth. That's why it's a constant fight. It is not like we're saying legit things that is off. All right. It's what you think is off. From the RFID chip, the rape doctrine, the confusion of faces, all these things, it seems off, or you get emotional about it because you're your father the devil, man. All right, you don't want it to be like that, so you stumble at it. Okay. All right, verse 47. Jump into verse 47. Says, he that is of the Most High heareth the Most High's words. Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of the Most High. So it's not a mystery on why it is so like that. All right. So now I want to go into Ezekiel the 13th chapter, and because he said you're your father the devil, he was a liar, and he speak of a lie of his own. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a prophet being scared to approach particular situations, to be the enemy of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because the Yahushua said the world hated me. Here it is, St. John chapter 7 verse 7 says, the world cannot hate you, but it hated me. But me it hateth, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil. All right, that's what it's gonna. Eventually, they're not hating us; they hate Yahushua, man. All right, because their works are evil. And Yahushua wrote all these things. And you can tell when you're talking to somebody that when the spirit ain't resonating with them, they get all uncomfortable when you get into the subject of the scriptures, man. When you go to bringing up prophecies and the do's and don'ts and what you need to be doing and what you need not to be doing in this work, man, they get all uncomfortable, they get all uneasy, man. Or they might go to talking about you or looking at you in a different light. It's a negative impact when you come in and bring Yahushua into a situation in truth and sincerity. Not that bubblegum prophet shit, man. Anybody can get accepted telling somebody you're blessed and you're highly favored and you're anointed. You know what I'm saying? What does the book of Ezekiel chapter Jeremiah chapter 8 and 11, it says, for they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people, slightly saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. Why do you think they say peace, peace? Because it's easy. All right. Only the elect will take the truth in its purest form, man. All right, you niggas are like fat people that don't got the discipline to eat right, man. You need to put some ranch on your salad. You can't just squeeze a lemon on it, man. You can't go cold turkey. You got to slap on a nicotine patch. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the discipline to do it raw and uncut. That's the only way you can get out this world. Is if you go cold turkey with your Hawashai, man. Okay. So let's get in. I want to get into Isaiah chapter 1. All right. I want to get a particular verse, but there's still some good stuff up in there too. So, however the Spirit flows with it. So I can. All right. I'm gonna start at 2. No, I started at 3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. Because Yahushua in that time, he was dealing with let's see here. I gotta get it. I ain't gonna say I didn't want to get it. But he's let's see here. Yeah, I can't find it right now, but my point I was making is that like Yahushua said, the light is coming in the world and darkness understood it not, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that darkness, to be in darkness, is to be without knowledge, to be without the knowledge of Yahushua, because his word is the light. Yahushua is the word. And what John the Baptist said when Yahushua came on the scene, he said, the light shineth into darkness, man. He said, he basically, Yahushua is the light. Yahushua is the word, therefore the light is the word. Just like he said, you don't take your light and hide under a bushel, you put it on top of a hill and let your light shine. That's why we go on to the highways and hedges of the corner, the main intersections of the cities, and push the word of the Most High, man. Because you let your light shine before men. All right? So it says here, the ox, Isaiah 1 and 3, it says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards. Why should ye be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick. The whole heart is faint. So the Most High is saying, fucking, you niggas is done, man. Yahweh Shai said, basically, it had to be an election. It couldn't be something that could just revive and bring Israel back like Egypt. You know what I'm saying? It couldn't have been a situation that it'll clean our slate, so to speak, as a nation. The Most High has to destroy 2/3 of Israel, man, because the whole head is sick, man. That's why he's talking about the grape, and there was a small cluster. You know what I'm saying? And then second Ezra is the 2nd chapter also, man. All right, a nation that wasn't called by his name, man. That's the elect. Okay. All right. Verse 6, it says, from the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and purifying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire, and your land strangers devour in your presence, and it is desolate, as overthrown by strangers. And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. So, you know what I'm saying? One of the main things that cause us to fall is the men, the heads of Israel, didn't take accountability to do what they're supposed to do to guide Israel in the right direction and keep them afloat, because they didn't have the balls. And in this society, the society pushes them to not judge somebody, man. All right. In our society, one of the main reasons why we're in this is because of our leaders didn't want to step up to the plate. But then when you get someone such as our apostles that takes that initiative, now y'all got a problem. All right. But then you want to complain about your condition, but you got a problem when somebody steps up to the plate and says, this is what we need to do. Okay? That's Israel, man. They're stiff-necked. They're a headache in itself, man. All right? It says, hear the word of the Lord, ye rulers of Sodom. Give ear unto the law of our power, ye people of Gomorrah. To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me, saith the Lord? I am full of your burnt offerings of rams and of fat of fed beasts, and I delight not in the blood of bullocks or lambs or of he goats. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't, you go to Mount Zion Church on Ames or whatever, or a New Revolution downtown, you know what I'm saying, and you sitting there giving tithes and offerings, singing, dancing, and praising the Most High. That is not a sweet savor unto him. Basically, you praising him and having filth in your soul, and not only your body and the things you've done, but your mind is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Your mind ain't always on the Lord. I don't care how good or how hard you sing and how passionate you are at that moment, is noise unto the Lord, man. Okay? When ye come to appear before me, who have required it, or who have required this at your hand, to tread my courts? Because anytime you come before the Lord, you got to come clean, man. You're purified by the washing of the word, man. You sit here and believe in a white Caesar Borgia, so-called white man, that believe he's Yahweh Shai, and then want to sing and praise. Who told you to come into the courts dressed like that, man? Who let you in? Who let you in the building, man? All right, you got fucking cut up jean shorts, thong slippers, and an old dirty T-shirt with a baseball cap on at a formal ball, man. Who let you in? Verse 13, it says, bring no more vain oblations. Incense is an abomination unto me. The new moon and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies, I cannot away with. It is iniquity, even the solemn meeting. So even if you're here for the Passover, you got boys to men up in there, and you're cutting the firstborn lamb up, but you don't believe in the RFID chip. You know what I'm saying? That is the mark of the beast. You don't believe that the confusion of faces, all that is actually, you're basically drawing attention to yourself for your destruction, man. X marks the spot. You're waving your hands. Look at me. You drop the bomb on me. That's what you niggas are doing, man. All right. Don't think you could be a fucking nigga and then overwhelm your niggerdom with righteous assemblies and yelling and screaming and doing kind acts, and think that will overthrow your mind and your spirit, okay, and the way you carry yourself. You're a nigga the whole year, come out and do the work, and then you want to praise the Most High, and you want to have a holy convocation, things like that, and think that, okay, yeah, I did that. That should set me straight. The Most High said, don't think I would look on the multitude. Don't say the Most High would look on the multitude of my oblations. Okay. Verse 15, it says, and when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you. Yea, when ye make many prayers, I will not hear you. Hear, your hands are full of blood. Wash you and make you clean. Put away the evil of your doings from before mine eyes. Cease to do evil. Learn to do well. Seek judgment. Relieve the oppressed. Judge the fatherless. Plead for the widow. It's telling you to do all these things. This is the exact opposite that's being done in this society. All right? In this time. The people who think they're righteous, okay, they don't seek judgment. You know what I'm saying? They don't relieve the oppressed. And it's not talking about actually relieving the oppressed in this time. It's talking about with the truth, man. Pleading for the widow, and you know what I'm saying? Judge the causes of our people, man. What they say, you don't need to be out there, we all need to come together. Or if we're out there, you don't need to be talking to me like that, only God can judge me. You know, you're basically trying to numb the pain, man. You're basically trying to stop somebody from putting alcohol on your dirty cut, man, because you don't want to feel that pain, man. You know? Just give me some Tylenol and I'm going to walk it off type shit, man. All right? It says, come now, and let us reason together, saith the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. But if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword. For the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it. All right. How is the faithful city becoming harlot? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it. But now murderers. The silver is become dross, thy wine mixed with water. So this is what the point I wanted to get. All right. It says thy silver is become dross. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on the internet. We're gonna go to etymology. All right, that word dross. It says dross, the scum off from metals in smelting. From the Middle Dutch, let's see here, dregs, to make muddy, meaning refuse, rubbish. All right, so basically, our silvers become dross, our wines become mixed with water. Basically, the silver has been, it's nickel plated, per se. So that silver is representative of the truth. The truth is nickel plated. A prime example was Nate's camp. They have some truth, but then it'll be underneath is fucking wood, man. So when it's tried by fire, it's gonna come out. It ain't gonna come out the same way it went in. You know, the doctrine of the apostles is gonna, if it's tried by fire, it's gonna come out the same way it went in. It's 100% gold, man. It's 100% silver. All right. Where it's like, oh yeah, we Israelites, but we don't believe in a chip, or we believe in, you know, having Israel in America, or we believe that we're African. You know, you got some silver, but it's nickel plated, man. It's silver plated, man. It's old, ugly ass metal right underneath that, man. Okay. So that's the point I want to get with that, and I want to move to Ezekiel the 13th chapter. All right. It says, Ezekiel 13th chapter says, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts. Hear ye the word of the Lord. They prophesy out of their own hearts the way they want the kingdom of heaven to be. Here it is. We don't got enough knowledge to run our own lives, but niggas got an idea how they want the kingdom of heaven to be. I want this one particular woman. You know, you don't know what the Lord got meant for you, man. Just know it says it's better than this place. That's for damn sure. Okay? It says, thus said the Lord power, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. All right? Seen nothing. Ain't seen a goddamn thing, man. Want to tell Jake to not to they want to tell Jake to go ahead and take the RFID chip. Tell him you tripping because you don't got a job or some random shit like that. You ain't see nothing, man. O Israel, thy prophets are like foxes in the deserts. Ye have not gone into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord. You ain't even preparing them for battle. They're not even gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas ain't gonna be ready. Is Tilly? Is that somebody knocking on the door? Fucking Satan, man. shit. But continuing on, man, it says they have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, the Lord saith, and the Lord have not sent them. And they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word. Was that somebody? No. All right. It says they have seen vanity. So like, let's go back up. Verse 5. He says, ye have not gone up into the verse 6. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, the Lord have said, and the Lord have not sent them. They have made others to hope that they would confirm the word. All right. So they made others to hope. You got a blessing. You got an anointing coming. You know, and all this other bullshit, man. When we supposed to be preparing for war, man. You're supposed to be putting on the armor of the Most High, man. All right. We all need to come together and hold hands and all this other bullshit, man. That shit sound good. It says, have ye not seen a vain vision, and have ye not spoken a lying divination, whereas ye say, the Lord saith it, albeit I have not spoken? Therefore, thus said the Lord power, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore, behold, I am against you, saith the Lord power. That's what it is. If you ain't speaking out this, if you ain't speaking out this doctrine in its entirety, somebody may come with silver and say, well, the Lord said he has a blessing for you. He's all merciful. So that's all they give you. That's all they give you is that little thin layer of silver. But underneath is just all metal. All fucking wood. You know? Instead of telling you the Lord's merciful and he's unmerciful, man. Okay? You're supposed to give the whole truth, man. He told Ezekiel, eat this roll, man. Eat this whole roll. Okay? Not a portion of it. Now don't eat what you like and just throw the rest away. Don't work like that. It says, and my hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity and that divine lies, that they shall not be in the assembly of my people, neither shall they be written in the writings of the house of Israel, neither shall they enter into the land of Israel, and ye shall know that I am the Lord power. They ain't gonna inherit the first fruits of the kingdom, man. They don't deserve it. Just because they're doing the work, so niggas will let him be. He trying to, no, fuck that. You gotta do it right, man. Or don't do it at all, man. You know, talking to a brother, man, would you rather somebody on the fucking field with you near your wide receiver and you give him a fucking hot route and he telling you telling them do a fucking drag and he say, no, I'm about to go straight, man. What would you rather? That motherfucker just take his helmet off and leave, or he just stay on the field and keep fucking up the routes, man? Take your helmet off and fucking leave, man. Or just run it. It don't matter how fast or good you are, as long as you're doing what the fuck you supposed to do, man. That's decent enough. All right. Verse 10 it says, because they have seduced my people, saying peace, peace, and there was no peace, and one built up a wall, and lo, others dubbed it untempered mortar. Say unto them which dubbed it untempered mortar, that it shall fall. There shall be an overflowing shower, and ye, O great hailstones, shall fall, and a stormy wind shall rend it. So this wall of defense that y'all built up of peace doctrine and love doctrine and coming together doctrine and burgers and fringes and all that shit, you built this wall up, but somebody dubbed it untempered mortar. It ain't gonna hold up, man. It ain't gonna hold up, because when these prophecies start to come to pass, all that the RFID ain't the microchip shit. When these prophecies start coming to pass, that wall gonna fall, man. It says, lo, when the wall is fallen, shall it not be said unto you, where is the dubbing wherewith ye have dubbed it? Therefore, thus said the Lord power, I will even rend it with a stormy wind in my fury, and there shall be an overflowing shower in my anger, and great hailstones in my fury to consume it. So I will break down the wall that ye have dubbed with untempered mortar, and bring it down to the ground, so that the foundation thereof shall be discovered, and it shall fall, and ye shall be consumed in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I am the Lord power. Okay? So basically you're using this love doctrine as a defense, and whatever doctrine you're using as a defense against the true gospel, that same thing is going to be thrown down in the anger of the Most High. And it will consume you. It will destroy you. It will also help to destroy your ass, man. Okay? Thus I will accomplish my wrath upon the wall and upon them that have dubbed with the temple mortar, and will say unto you, the wall is no more, neither they that dubbed it. Okay? To wit, the prophets of Israel which prophesy concerning Jerusalem, and which see visions of peace for her, there is no peace, saith the Lord. Likewise, the Son of Man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people, which prophesy out of their own heart, and prophesy thou against them. So the Lord not only telling them that he gonna fuck them up, but he telling the prophets to prophesy against them, man. Niggas be like, I don't know why y'all doing all that beefing back and forth. We need to all just come together. Most High told us to prophesy against them, man. All right, okay, and say, thus said the Most High, Yahweh, woe to the women that sew pillows to all armholes, and make kerchiefs upon the head of every stature, to hunt souls. Will ye hunt the souls of my people, and will ye save the souls alive that come unto you? And ye will pollute me among my and will ye pollute me among my people for handfuls of barley and for pieces of bread, to slay the souls that should not die, and to save the souls alive that should not live? By your lying to my people, that hear your lies. So that's what they do. They're hirelings, man. They use people that don't believe for money, and they create stumbling blocks for those who are sincere in this truth, man. You know, but at the end of the day, the elect they may stumble, but they will get up and they will continue, and they will be the elect, because the Most High ordained them before the earth ever began to be the elect. That's why he said to slay the souls that should not die. The elect will not die, man. And to save alive souls that shall not live. These the souls that shall not live, you trying to give them life, but the Most High, any nigga that believe in that dumb shit is a motherfucker that's gonna be destroyed anyway. Okay, so I mean, it goes on and on. Might as well finish the chapter, because in my 3 more verses it says, wherefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against your pillows, wherewith ye there hunt the souls to make them fly, and I will tear them from your arms, and will let the souls go, even the souls that ye hunt to make them fly. Your kerchiefs also will I tear, and deliver my people out of your hand, and they shall be no more in your hand to be hunted, and ye shall know that I am the Lord, because with lies ye have made the heart of the righteous sad. That's a damn shame, man. These niggas do, man, because with lies they have made you a bunch of rapists, and you're this and you're that, you know, because with lies you have made the heart of the righteous sad, whom I have not made sad, and strengthened the hands of the wicked, that he should not turn from his wicked way, by promising him life. Wow, man. Therefore ye shall see no more vanity, nor divine divinations, for I will deliver my people out of your hand, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Call law Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.